When opening Photoshop for the first time, we are confronted with this window, or rather, a workspace that we call the home screen. This workspace came with the Creative Cloud. Its function is to import and open existing documents, but also to create completely blank documents. In this tutorial, we will address this feature of Photoshop in detail. To start, our famous home screen consists of two parts. The first is to manage, import, or create new documents, as we said. The second is to explore some basic tutorials, like changing the image size, adjusting the image quality, working with layers, add text and shapes. Just below, we can discover what is new in the current version, etc. To open a document, image, or other, there are several ways. First, the software invites us to drag an image here. On the other hand, by the function open, just select a document, picture, video, or other, and then click open. By now pressing Shift, we can open multiple documents at once. If we notice well, the opening of files in Photoshop is as a tab, such as an internet browser. So we can move from one tab to another. If you close all its tabs, you automatically return to the starting box, which is the home screen. However, with one more small change. On the home page, Photoshop automatically includes all your newly opened files. We can switch this display by thumbnail, as in our case here, or by list. We can even sort our documents by name, by size, or rather by kind. However, the easiest way to import and open files in Photoshop is simply by dragging and dropping. Like this. It is also possible with this version of Photoshop, to import photos via Lightroom. Or rather, called Lightroom catalogs. We can also import Creative Cloud files. That is to say, files, coming directly from our Adobe Creative Cloud account, should just connect to the internet. Now, that the import and opening of documents in Photoshop is not a secret, let us go to the creation of a blank document, or new document. To create a blank document, in Photoshop, it is by the function, Create New. This leads to a pop-up panel that allows you to manage and create layouts. However, first, Photoshop already offers us predefined formats. That is to say, templates are already created, ready to use, and tidied into categories. Therefore, we have templates for photos, the print, the illustration, the web, etc. Moreover, it is in this right part of this contextual panel that we create and customize our blank document. It is by these parameters that we edit our layout. That is what we are going to do briefly. To understand the essential steps of creating blank document, the first thing to do when creating our document is to choose a section in the predefined templates. For my case, I will create a DL flyer. In other words, I choose the print section. Then name my document. For example, DL flyer. Then assigns it a dimension, choosing, of course, a unit of measure, in the list that Photoshop offers us. For our case, we choose the centimeter. My handout will be 10 centimeters in width and 21 centimeters in height. Next, we will define the orientation of our document, that is, how it be displayed. In our case, it is in the vertical. After that, we will assign to our document a resolution. The resolution is closely related to the quality of our document. To be more exact, the resolution is the distribution of pixel points, per inch, or per centimeter. The important thing to remember is that the greater the pixel point distribution, the better the quality. In Photoshop, there are three types of resolution. The lowest is 72 dpi. That is, dot per inch, intended for the web, 150, known as medium resolution, and finally, 300, called maximum resolution, intended for both the web and good quality for printing. Then, we have to choose a color mode for our document, that is to say, the way Photoshop interprets the color rendering. There are several color modes in Photoshop. The main ones are the RGB mode, that is to say red, green, blue, intended for the web. Moreover, we have the CMYK, that is to say, cyan, magenta, yellow, and black, which is intended for printing. Finally, the last step in our layout is to choose a background color. Is it white or black? Most of the time it is white. After that, we have more to do than press on Creates. This is our blank document.